This is Chauncey Billups working outside. He'll be a key man in the series. And this is Wallace hitting on his first shot. Pistons by 1, 8.5 to go. Opening quarter. Billups drains it.
See, if there's an X factor in this series, I think it's Chauncey Billups. The second time that's happened already.
10-8 with all 8 for O'Neal.
Found something else.
But next year, some of those may be available again if he doesn't come back. Here's Billups driving to the basket to retake the lead for Detroit. Situation like this in sports, wall to wall from the beginning of training camp. And then you've got Shaq complaining at the beginning of the year.
Out like they were going to win that 72.
Hunter from outside. Malone high for the rebound. Bats it, comes over to the first row. And ooh, Billups went head over heels by the first row. Lands.
He fell
on the
hard.
Oh yeah, I'm just we're right down the.
I tell you, he fell hard, Al, and he landed on his back on the corner of the step. And it may not hurt now because of adrenaline, but that will hurt later. I mean, watch this. That's a hard fall.
Billups. And Campbell got the rebound, and also I think Billups.
And that's what Kobe's going to try to do.
Prince outside to a wide open Billups, who hits it for 3. 2 great blocks by Tayshaun Prince. One on Reggie Miller and the other one on Al Harrington in game 6. Ben Wallace drops one. Lakers led by 1 at the turn. And that's knocked away and stolen by Billups. The Lakers are on the cusp. Billups.
And now he gets to go to the foul line.
And that's
is that in this series, Derek Fisher
16 for Brian, so the 2 big guys have 40. Billups all the way to the rim.
See, Billups likes this matchup, and you can see it. The only reason right now that the Lakers are in this game.
14 of them for Detroit. And then a big 3 by Prince. 2.5 to go. Here's Billups. Big one.
See, Billups can get that shot all night.
Somebody told you O'Neal would get 34. Bryant would get 25. Rasheed Wallace would have foul trouble and not play very much in the first half. You'd be in Los Angeles. You'd be facing the vaunted Lakers, and you'd win by about a dozen. What were those odds? George gets free from 16. Malone with a back tap, but nobody's there except Rasheed Wallace. And it goes into Ben Wallace, and Detroit takes the lead. Billups goes all the way, and off the glass.
Slow it down. I mean, these are the possessions, the same type of possessions right here that the Pistons got in game 1. Layups.
He's 2 for 6. Now Prince from outside to drain it.
No.
So you don't even want to give in to the fact that you might be hurt to the extent you can't play. And a steal here, and here's Billups.
You know, easy bucket.
Too late. So Hamilton's in the game for the moment, and Bryant is not. Campbell. Got it.
I think Gary Beatty really was trying to tell him.
It's all part of that Zen Buddhism.
Yeah.
You know, Phil's pretty good at clearing stuff. A 6-0 run right now. Under 3 to play in the half. Billups.
Not letting him take off the dribble, but in the first half, he guarded Rip, Hamilton, Billups, and everyone. It will be interesting at the end of the game.
That's his first. 2 field goals for him. Payton goes all the way. Ben Wallace gets the rebound. Then Kobe reaches in from behind to foul Billups. The only Laker with more than 2.
Someone else in to defend one or.
Wallace with a turnaround.
It's important to him to get a championship, Malone, but he said the most important legacy I want to leave with my team.
Person to another. While he was doing this, Chauncey Billups, who usually doesn't say a whole lot, yelled at his teammates, guys,
of the half and quarters.
And Detroit is up 32 to 25. 1 minute remaining in the third. Billups got it. 3. Billups again goes by Payton, and Gary fouls him on the way to the hoop. Billups 9 out of 10, now 10 out of 11. 15 if necessary next Tuesday. In all likelihood, get the final shot of the quarter. Milking it down. Kobe stays with Billups, but then Billups gets free inside. The only Piston with 4 would be Eldon Campbell, who comes off the bench. Billups on the run.
Doing it now with 4 fouls.
And 88 coming into this game. Rasheed Wallace. Billups.
11-game series.
At least. Hamilton. Little runner in the lane goes. What a game. Auburn Hills is next. Here's Bryant. Losing the ball. Prince was on him. Now Billups through the lane and a foul on his way to the basket.
Another battle won by Kobe.
For the game, basketball is basically about 3 things.
Billups has had 2 big nights. Gets free. Got it. Here's Fisher. All the way. Misses the jam. Billups back for Detroit. So Derek goes all the way in, hits the back rim, and then Billups can't get it to drop it as a foul.
More in 3 out of 4 quarters, and they won. Isn't that good?
The fact that they're down 5 points, they are really fortunate.
Billups. Devin George from 3-point land. Billups lofts it for Hamilton, and he's right there. Perfect pass, perfect finish. George each have 3 fouls. Nobody for Detroit with more than 2. Billups gets a screen from Wallace and cashes it.
I tell you what defensively that I don't understand. All series thus far, the Lakers have chosen to go underneath on Chauncey Billups.
Billups with a drive. Throws it up, and it goes. It counts when he's fouled.
Scored in the pick and roll. The first one they chose to go under. That one, Gary Payton decides, well, I'm going to fight over. Gary Payton is going to have a breakout quarter or game.
Here's Billups. 3-pointer for Chauncey Billups. Bryant putting full court pressure on. Crowd wants a foul and doesn't get it.
You know why people love Kobe Bryant? It's because they're down. Oh, wow. Little elbow in the back.
Well, now on Shaq.
We're praying for you.
Definitely.
Take the Pistons out of their offense.
Bryant playing with just amazing energy. Here's Hamilton.
Karl Malone can play. He gets a couple extra days of rest.
Hamilton to the hoop. The Pistons have held a lot of teams under 70 this year, and they're going to hold the Lakers under 70.
Well, Al, we said the number for the Pistons was between 85 and 90. So far, they haven't had to double team anyone on the Laker basketball team.
And I think Larry was as shocked as anybody as Billups hits the tie today.
There, they put Rick Fox on the post. They're going to try to make Rip Hamilton guard Kobe Bryant. If not, they're going to keep posting up Fox.
Billups got free. He might have just gotten another vote. 3 on the timer. Billups at the horn, got it. Off balance.
Look at the traffic.
2-on-0 break. Automatic for Billups.
Another tough shot. Another tough shot. That's where someone else is going to have to make.
Oh, baby, and the house erupts on the lob to Rasheed Wallace.
And what that leads to is fast break Piston basketball.
Billups will put it up from outside. 3-pointer.
You're going to see Shaq on the line a bunch now.
Billups from beyond the arc. 6-point game again. Chauncey Billups.
This play was caused by Rip Hamilton. Drawing attention. Kobe Bryant has to help.
Hamilton stops in the lane. Gets the bounce. O'Neal will end it with a meaningless lay-in to cap for him a 20-rebound and 36-point night. But the Pistons have set up a situation where they can win it, and win it at home.
And one change you see early in this game is Kobe Bryant is starting the game out guarding Chauncey Billups.
So Kobe Bryant picks up his first personal time in the fourth.
That's an unbelievable number.
Jack comes out of the game here, and from the corner, it is Tayshaun Prince.
Now you're wondering why Phil Jackson takes Shaq out. Well, he has 2 fouls. That's number one. I think the other reason is they have a 5-0 3-point is because the Lakers led the league in free throws.
Cook made a terrible pass, but it came back to Bryant, and then the call is against the Lakers. Phil's also thinking, how bizarre is this?
Yeah, and that's a tough situation.
By Prince, shoots over him, doesn't drop. Big Ben high for the rebound. Now the Pistons can assume the lead here. Billups puts it on his hip, goes all the way, that's the bounce. Medvedenko can't get it to drop. Rebound to Billups. Pistons running the floor. Score it, Hamilton. They'll inbound with 19 seconds on the clock. Underneath, Billups reverse, puts it in. Kobe loses the ball. There's no foul in the lane. Here's Billups on a drive. Got it, goes to the line.
The golden ball, and they're going for it.
Ben Wallace with the rebound.
He's playing great. It's a big difference.
For basketball, his former teammate Lindsey Hunter, and congratulating him as the clock ticks down. The Detroit Pistons have just shocked the Los Angeles Lakers.
Now time for the presentation of the most valuable player trophy, and once again, Commissioner Stern.
You saw it, 21 points a game, over 5 assists. The 2004 NBA Finals MVP, #1, Chauncey Billups.
Chauncey, you just looked at that and said, wow. After all the places you've been and the expectations when you were drafted high in the draft, all the stops, did you ever stop dreaming that you could find the right place for your talents?
I never stopped dreaming, man. God is good. You know, God is very good. He put me here for a reason, and that's the reason.
You guys were as heavy an underdog as we've seen win the championship in almost a quarter century. I know the guys believed. Tell me why this team was able to overcome the Lakers.
Because we just believe in ourselves, and we play team basketball. We're not just individuals. We got individual good players, but we're a great basketball team, and we know that can overcome every time.
Congratulations, MVP of the Finals, Chauncey Billups.